Yeah, um, I have something to share with us. Very important. But before I do that, I would want you to watch this video. Watch it. I'm coming back.
You have to get everyone involved. You do not expect the Nigerian Army, police, DSS to protect every Nigerian or every community. It is not going to work. In the US, if you visit someone in the house, you will be shocked that when the guy hears a police siren, he will just pull his drawer, bring out his gun and keep it. So one of my hosts did that, and I asked him, "Why are you putting gun here?" He said, "Well, if they are chasing someone and he enters my house, I'll shoot him first." And that is the layer we have to start thinking about. How can you create first line of defense? The military, police, and other security agencies are to deal with the bigger ones, the organized ones. But it is impossible for us to deploy it to every community in the country. It is unimaginable that any security agencies that has the resources to do it. So as we live here, we all belong to one community or the other. What we have to start experimenting is how we can make the community to prepare first if the first line of defense for us. General Wahab said it clearly. And for me, there are three takeaways from his lecture. By the way, the general and I were guest speaker at one program in our office, so I'm not surprised that it's a dexterity. He has developed some sort of expertise in what he does. But three things for me.
All right. I think you have watched the video. Yes. Some couple of years back, Theophilus Danjuma said something similar to this. Everybody in Nigeria remembers who Theophilus Danjuma is and the role he played in the Nigerian military. He was a general, though retired now. It was Theophilus Danjuma who called for this self-defense, that Nigerians should rise up and protect themselves and defend themselves. He is an Hausa man. I wouldn't know if he's a Fulani man anyway. But he knew what was the plan, the game plan, and what was going on and what is going to happen. He was the one who gave Nigerians a peep into what is going on, into what Buhari actually came to do. How the Boko Harams were being infiltrated into the Nigerian army. How the Nigerian soldiers are working hand in glove with the terrorist group in Nigeria. Theophilus Danjuma sounded this alarm, sounded this warning. And look at this man now, repeating the same thing again, telling communities now to protect themselves. Rise up and protect yourself. Don't wait for the military. Don't wait for the police. Don't wait for any law enforcement agent. He made a very good point there. He said, take for instance, that there is an attack in this community and you are calling, on this battalion 4 or, I don't really know their times. I'm not a soldier. He said, even before they could respond to that call, the attackers must have finished their destiny and run away. He said, don't wait. He gave an example of when he traveled to the United States of America. What happened? That his host, when they had the police siren, 1111, his host opened his drawer and brought out his uwe. and, drop on the table. He now asked him, why do you have to do that? He said, if they are chasing somebody and the person runs in here, I will be the first to ta ta the person. You see, in America, people have the right to protect themselves. Now, this brings me to the question. This young man now, is it Sunday Jackson or what? That guy now that the apex court now sentenced to unaliving by hanging. Was that not self-defense? And the irony of it was what the judge said, which was very stupid for a judge to say, or the judges to say. Why didn't he run away after he must have succeeded in, disarming the Fulani headsman, that he would have run away? But remember that this Fulani headsman stabbed him. And he was lucky to overpower him and collect that same dagger on self-defense. And now he's going to pay for that. Now, those that we have been trusting to handle this situation are the ones now telling us to protect ourselves. The man said that they cannot deploy military to every community in Nigeria, which is true. Which is 100% true. They can deploy the military. How many are they? In fact, the military that they're going to deploy to you, this is the truth that they didn't want to say. Who are these military men that they are going to deploy to you? Majority of them are the same Boko Harams. Yes, majority of them are the same Boko Harams. Are the same Fulani terrorists that are in the Nigerian army. Look at the video of a police officer, I think in Kaduna State, who was threatening that should this that happen now in Edo State die down, that he will begin unaliving people in the north. Is he not part of the law enforcement agents, a police officer? Now, somebody like the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Ebele, Jonathan, have lent his voice. He has said something. In fact, I give that man kudos. This is exactly what we want in Nigeria. Goodluck have said something. I believe everybody must have seen it. It's trending now. But let me say this. There is this accusation that the Fulani headsmen have been making, allegedly, because I have not been able to ascertain the authenticity and the truthful aspect of that allegation. They have been saying that before they enter any community to graze their cows, that they settle the leaders of the community. Yes. Now, I want to ask, if the leaders of this community collect money from these Fulani headsmen, what do you expect? Are they paying you for the grass? No, they're not paying for the grass. As soon as they pay you that money and you collect, which means you have sold, you have betrayed your people. You have sold their farms and their cash crops for their cows to go and eat it up because they are paid for it. Now, what I'm going to say to that effect is this. Communities should make proper investigation and find out those chiefs or whatever position they hold in the community that are doing this, that are collecting this money from these Fulani headsmen, and deal with them indecisively. And whatever thing that should be done to these Fulani headsmen when they are caught should be done to those chiefs or whosoever they may be. Nobody here now should be spared, because you can you imagine? Look at the incident in Enugu, so annoying. Very, very annoying. Let me remind us something. In line of this accusation of the Fulani headsmen, in line with that accusation, let me remind us something. I know, and I believe that Nigerians, we don't know how to make use of history. I know that Nigerians must have forgotten what led to the the Niger Delta militancy. I know we must have forgotten what led to that. It is similar to this, that the oil companies that are in the Niger Delta, in Ejo land, relent in the agreement. The money that they're supposed to be paying the community, they were not paying it. They pollute their land, pollute their water. They don't have drinking water. Fishing is their main occupation. They can't fish because their water is being polluted and their fishes are dying. Something like that keep on happening. Even the few youths that they employed, they were being maltreated. The youth now decided to say no. They went to these companies and was demanding for their rights. After which, after much pressures, that these companies now opened up to them and told them that they have been paying to their chiefs. The youth got angry, came back to the community, and found out that what these companies told them was the truth. They said, lie, it won't happen. Also, few of you are collecting this money, eating it, embezzling it, while the community is suffering, the youth are suffering. That was what actually led to that Niger Delta militancy. Now they decided, those of them that have connection and influence, decided now to bring in the government into the matter. The government that could not investigate, ask questions, find out what is the root cause of this problem, now decided to brutalize the youth. And it led to so many things. It led to so many lives being pied. It led to kidnapping and all sorts of crime, because the thing now started having branches. Now, let me make this very clear. Whether anybody likes it or not, whether you think that this thing, have died down, that nobody is, acting or talking about it, nobody should sleep. I have said it before and I'll say it again. These people, they apply guerrilla warfare. They will attack when you least expect. When they attack, they run away. They don't stand. If you expect them to come and stand and face you, they can't, because they are cowards. They don't have what it takes to do that. Yes, they don't have what it takes to do that. And their strength have been their people in the military. That has been their strength. If they attack you and you come out, they will send the military after you, after your community. Yes. All those roadblocks that you see, all those military boys that you see that are being mounted on all these illegal roadblocks here and there, who are they? What is their job? They are mounted here and there, yet high crime is going on in Nigeria. Kidnapping is going on. Even the ones that will happen just a pole away from their checkpoints. Tell me, who are they? Are this kind of military men, are they the people that will watch over your life, watch over your property, watch over your community? It's not possible. It is not possible. You can't entrust your hand into the hand, you can't entrust your life into the hand of a crocodile to keep it safe for you, or into the hand of a lion or a python to keep it safe for you. What do you think will happen? Right. What I'm saying is this: communities, south, southeast, west, every community now in Nigeria should wake up. We all should now know that we have common enemies. And who are these common enemies? You know them. They have made themselves clear and open and public, even in the social media. They have told you. Okay? So, I wonder who will be sleeping over this. Ezes and the thank God, even though I didn't understand the Benin language, the Oba of Benin have lent his own voice as well, have said something. as well. But finally, I want to say this to the executive governor of Edo State. You don't run now, go tender apology. Shame on you, Oga. Sorry, I have to say it. Shame on you. Your people where they don't they honor life all this time in Edo State. Have any governor in the north attended any apology to you or to your state? Have they? The answer is no. Now, you think that it is your own life that matters more or most than that of your own people. You don't run kitty kata go tender apology. Shame on you guys. So, Enugu State Governor, be ready. Imo State Governor, be ready, because you guys are one of the biggest problems that Igbo land is having. Anambra State Governor also, be ready, because you guys are the problem. One of the biggest problems that our Igbo is having. I will leave it here. Go for go fala for Mboblo Runo Overchenta. I got you and Owerenchi. Thank you. My fans, thank you. Like this video, share it, and comment. Stay safe for me, because I love you. Bye.